monthly, and I would get the news out to fan club or Beatles fans, not just fan club members, that way. Because I went to their homes quite a lot. So, and I also knew when they were coming home. So I would go along with my bag of photograph books and photographs to get them signing while they were having their tea, just sign that, just sign that. They were very good, and I would also talk to them and find out snippets like, Richie bought Mo a dog for a wedding present called Tiger, a white poodle. Then I remember George complaining about his teeth and when he was going to the dentist. And I didn't ask him for a tooth though. I knew when they were going to the hairdressers, so I would go along with them and get the hair and put it in envelopes and send that out.
Did you have anything to do with the fan club recordings, like the Christmas album?
No. Well, the Christmas album I did, because we, for a present in the fan club, they got a Christmas record, and you had to be a member to get that record. And then the following year, people would say to me, "Well, have you got a copy of 1963?" Well, no, they'd all gone. And then when I was closing the fan club in 1972, we were trying to think what to give a leaving present to the members. So Apple came up, I won't say who in Apple, but came up with an idea of, well, let's give them a keyring of an apple. I just laughed at it. You're joking, you can't give people that. It's been in the fan club for 6 or 7 years, come on. So in the end I said it would be a good idea to maybe give them all the fan club records on like an LP. So then the next thing was the tapes had been wiped, and none of them in Apple or the Beatles had a full set. So then Peter Brown, who was one of the heads of Apple in those days, rang me and said, "You have 7 records?" I went, "Yeah." So he said, "Can you send it down and we make a tape?" I went, "No." "Why not?" I said, "Because I'll never see them again. Somebody will rob them." So I went down to Apple with them, and I sat in on when they were taking the master tape, and then I got my 7 records back, and then I got my wish. All the Beatle fans could have the LP as a leaving present.
I've got one.
Good.
Yeah, I actually do. I was cleaning out my closet a month ago. I actually got so excited. I put this video on Facebook. I said, "Look what I got." And then people say, "What is that?"
You had to be a fan club member to get that.
I don't remember how I got one.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I'm saying, we didn't. And that's why, I don't know if you've seen 8 Days a Week.
It's a good movie.
But at the end of 8 Days a Week, they actually play the 1963 fan club record. Yes. So all these Beatle fans that are going to see the film will hear the fan club record for the first time. It's the first time it's ever been played. The full record.
No one's seen that? It's directed by Ron Howard. Okay, so it's re-recorded or remastered or something.
It's definitely been remastered.
It's really cleaned up.
It's nice and clean.
Any questions? Oh, okay, now everybody's waking up. Yes.
Was the fan club a money-making or money-losing venture?
Money-losing venture. No. They were so good. I mean, I charged 5 shillings, I don't know. And you got a newsletter every month, you got photographs, you got the fan club record. My postage bill was horrendous. But, I had thousands of what I call handout photographs. So when any Beatle fans came in, they just automatically got a photograph. The parents, I supplied them, because they were always being asked for Beatle photographs. And they cost a lot of money. I think, I'm not just saying, take me out the picture, but I think the Beatles fan club was the best fan club, to fans for what they got. I don't know any other group that gave their fans what the Beatles gave. We did put it up to 7 and 6, but that was it. I didn't go any higher than that. Because there was a lot of young kids joining the fan club as well, and it's with their pocket money. I wouldn't have put her.
Yes. So,
Yeah, so what were some of the craziest things fans sent into the fan club to get signed, or players sent any
I
wild
had,
things?
I don't know if it was a black widow spider, but it was a black, big, hairy spider sent into the fan club. And I opened the box, I took the paper off, and then there was a box with holes in. And I just thought, well, there's something interesting in here. And then I opened it very quickly, saw what it was, and we have the Tropical School of Medicine in Liverpool, so I took it there. So we didn't get to a beetle.
That was good.
I was always asked, you know, if people would send different things in to be signed, and if I could, I would get it signed. And also, I was a terrible robber in the Beatles' houses. You know, when they were home and there was a shirt lying on the floor that maybe had a rip in it, it just went into my bag. But I'd done it in front of them. I said, oh, you don't need that, you know, you've got a new one. So I used to cut them up and send them out.
oh, like pieces of the clothing.
Yeah.
Somebody got lucky.
Then Neil Astor knew what I was doing, Mal Evans, so they would give me broken drumsticks. And when George broke the guitar string, I love that. So I would send things like that out.
And what did the lady back?
Did you go to their concerts many times? And did you have anything to do with their movies, like A Hard Day's Night, when you did them or anything?
No, I didn't have anything to do with the movies, but I did go to a lot of their concerts. I went to a lot of their concerts before Valentine took them over as well. I actually went to the cabin, I don't know. There's a guy in the room now, and I think he's aiming to beat me on Beatle concerts, but he's going to have a hard job. I must have seen them about, I don't know, 200 and odd times. But that is basically the cabin, that's what totted up the numbers. But I did go a lot in England.
Anything? Yes.
When they came back from their first U.S. visit, were they super excited?
Definitely. We didn't have any mobile phones or anything like that in those days. And May mentioned a girl called Laurie, who was my best friend, and she worked on the switchboard. And Eppie had said that he would ring and let us know, because we were on edge. We didn't know what way we were going to react, because there had been a few English people had gone over and you didn't like them. Well, I say you didn't like them, but they went a hit over here. And so we were on edge. And then when Eppie rang and said, what was going on, I was so excited. We didn't have Beatle fans in the office. We only had 2 Beatle fans. I don't know